Welcome to my channel. If you're not new, welcome back. I'm Ashley Michelle, and I'm here to show y'all how I got this T-part wig to lay flat. Like, y'all thought this is a traditional sewing, okay? But anyways, going in with my tweezers, and this is the T-part wig. So y'all, it's not a fail. This wasn't a fail. Like, don't think that I'm out here with a thick wig in the front. Don't think that, because I would hate for you to be misled like that. But this was a T-part wig, so it really wasn't too much like space for me to pluck and all of that stuff. I was all in the camera, but I did what I could. Okay, I did the best with what I had. Okay, but y'all just gonna see me plucking for a little bit, and then I'm gonna push hair back, and yeah, see, look how you see how thick it is in the front still. That wasn't cute. So we had to finesse it, and I did a lots of finesse it, I will say. So plucking was one of the ways that I tried to finesse it, and I was looking at the camera because it wasn't doing it at first. But yeah. Okay, so after taking out all of that hair, I took some makeup, and first I took, as you see, this is liquid foundation, and I was like, maybe if I put that on the black part of the track, it'll give the illusion that it's more scalp back there than what it really is. I won't say that it did that. I can't really tell you guys what it actually did. This was, part of me being a human trial and error. But yeah, so then I went in with my studio fix, and I was like, let me just set that, because that is liquid, so let me just set that. And I was all showing you the shade like it matters. Doesn't matter. But anyways, yeah, and I was like, let me just give it a little bit. So first of all, set this liquid and then give it a little bit more pigmentation so it'll look more like scalp. But yeah, I can't really tell you guys what it did. It did a little something, but nothing too crazy. Okay, so after I did that side, I just went in and I did the other side's plucking, and that was real quick. It was the same method, but then that's me because I was feeling very much upstaged by the mannequin head, and I need my attention too. So then I went back to plucking this wig head, and honestly, I feel like this side came out better, and I didn't even do the makeup on this side. It just, I don't know, y'all. It just looked better to me. Like, But then I went through, like, specifically on the front parts, because that's a really important part with a bust down. It is a really, really, really important part. So I was like, let me make sure I get this front piece, very nice, precise, right, and tight. Okay, so I went literally on just those pieces on both sides, and I just plucked like backwards, if that makes sense. So I'll pluck one section that was all the way in the back, then part it, pluck that section, and then so on and so forth. Okay. Okay, so after I get the part as straight as I possibly can, I'm going in with the She Is Bomb wax stick. If you watch my videos, then you have known how, I don't know what the word is. Like, I've been so enthused about wax sticks lately. They're not a new craze. It's nothing new about them. But when I tell y'all, they are so new to me, and the joy that they bring me is unreal and it's unmatched. I'm not being dramatic. I freaking love wax sticks. Like, I really do. I like the purpose of them, what they do, everything about them. I appreciate them. So here I'm just using this She Is Bomb one, and I'm just going all along the sides of the part, and I'm going in the front too, and I'm just smoothing it out on this side. And I'm gonna also comb it through just to make sure like all of the product is like distributed. Yes, very evenly throughout the hair. Because this is a T-part wig, I didn't feel the need to go like part by part, but usually if I really did want a flat wig with like a regular 13x4, regular 13x6, I would definitely do that, because that will really ensure you get in the flattest of the flat. Do you hear me? So here I'm going in with my hot comb. Okay, After you use a wax stick, it is crucial for you to go in with heat. Okay, I don't care what kind of heat, blow dryer, flat iron, freaking what is this, hot comb, something, because you know you gotta melt that wax and like get it in line. Like, I don't know if y'all can see, but I was just going back again and parting the very back of it. But one thing about it, you want to take your time with this process. I'm not saying take 35-45 minutes, no, but don't like rush the hot comb. Like, let it do its time, let it do its magic, okay? Because I'm in one of these clips is going to show y'all, or I'm going to show y'all, once you put the wax on there and then you put the hot comb, like the wax melts, you know? The wax melts, and I'm not a scientist, I'm not a hair scientist, but I think my hypothesis is that when you put the wax on and then it melts, it hardens up again and like holds it, molds it. That's just how I personally feel. That's what I think happens. Just know that under this hot comb, that wax is melting and it's telling this hair, get in your mind, because I'm in mine. Like KD told Jock. That is one thing about it. The heat combo with the wax stick is gonna have your stuff laid. Do you understand me? Like, it's gonna be flat. So if you don't want no flat install, you don't want no flat part and all of that, don't use this. It's not for you. But if you do, get it right, get it tight. But after this, I'm just gonna go in with this OGX argan oil, and I'm just gonna spray it, because personally I don't like no dry ass looking Bussdown. Not saying it gotta be greasy looking, it don't gotta be looking oily, but I want shine, I want luster. And she was giving luster, but at the same time I wanted more. So then I'm gonna take the Sebastian Shaper Plus, and I'm in concoction with my big head, hard head, and the Sebastian Shaper Plus is just gonna go like on all of the hair. Like, see how I'm doing this? It's going all over the place, all over, everywhere, from a distance too, because I wanted to like freeze almost instantly to hold everything. Even though I didn't really have any flyaways, honestly, I really didn't have flyaways, but it's just like second nature almost to do that step to me now. Like, I feel like when you do stuff with heat in the wax stick, you gotta seal it in. But this is what the purple's looking like. Don't mind that red underneath. That's the wig head. So yeah, but it was looking so nice and so flat. I was so proud. Like, when I did put this wig on, it was giving traditional sewing. Do you hear me? But now I'm just going in and showing y'all. First of all, this hair was so full, like so full and just so thick. For it to be straight, it was giving. But I'm just about to start flat ironing all of this hair. And since this is a first round press, I'm going like hard, small pieces, chase method, all that. So that's one thing I do, because you see this hair is wavy because I washed it. So when you do that, you know, fresh press, you really gotta put some time and effort into it. So yeah, this video, what, 15 minutes? Not even. Y'all, it took me probably like 2 hours to do all of this. But yeah, and I'm gonna go section by section and use my Chi Silk infusions. And now we making a appearance with the melted, beat up, cracked flat iron. I love her, but if y'all got some flat iron suggestions, don't tell her that I extra. But yeah, because I think it's time to let her rest. But y'all see what I'm doing? Hot comb right there, okay? Because this is what we want. We want a nice, it focused on that little piece, I don't know why, but when it focused back on the regular hair, you want a nice, seamless press. That is what you want. That is what you should have. If you have anything else, you're doing it wrong. Okay? And then I was like, you know, because I just got this hair. So I was like, you know, testing how it felt and all of that stuff, seeing how it moved a lot. But this hair did not disappoint. It definitely did not disappoint. So, yeah. I'm gonna let y'all watch me flat iron this hair. I don't think I showed y'all like every single section, because why would I do that to y'all? I love y'all. I wouldn't want to torture y'all like that. But I showed y'all, not the train being loud, but yeah, I showed y'all a lot of, you know, this. here I am just showing y'all like the luster and shine and stuff from the hair that was pressed out so far. In the movements, I was in freaking love. Do you hear me? I was in love. So this little trick is what I'm doing. All right, so listen, I'm rubbing the wax stick on my hand. I'm gonna warm it up, and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put it on the hair. Now, the reason why I was doing this, first of all, is because I was seeing a little bit of like, you see the hairs that wasn't kind of like laying down in the hair, not really too much on the top, but in the hair. Hope that made sense. I was doing that for those, and I really do feel like it worked. And you want to make sure that you're giving your product, whatever wax stick you choose to use, time to like really warm up. So rub your hands together for a little while, so that way you really don't have to use heat afterwards. If you want to, like I'm being extra, you can, but you don't have to. But yeah, and this process took the longest, just because that initial press really, like I'm telling y'all, it really takes the longest, but it's worth a nice bone straight bust down. But it really does take the longest. It takes the longest, and I feel like you gotta put so much attention to detail. Like with me, I tend to overthink a lot, first of all, and I was looking in the mirror swinging the hair being funny, but I'm doing my trick again. But let me just talk to y'all for a second. I feel like with me, the most simplest things I like to take and pay attention to, because this is straight hair, regular straight hair, you know? I feel like I'm elbowing the crap out of y'all, but I feel like the littlest thing, the littlest dent, the littlest hump, bump, dump, it stands out. So when it comes to presses, I really feel like it just gotta be right, tight, and all the way together. So yeah, it takes me the longest. Like I could probably do curls in an hour. Buzz down, what I'm doing is 2 hours alone just styling it, because I really take my time and I chase every single piece. It's just me being very anal about it. Okay, so I know I showed you the hard head with the Sebastian shaper. I didn't use it at that point, but here I am using it. I would move the clip and all of that stuff, but I already did the voiceover for that part, and honestly, I don't feel like it. So here I'm just taking my hard head and I'm doing that so I can get a tiny, tiny, tiny lift in this front part, just because I don't like flat hair. Then I'm going in with my shaper again, and I'm spraying this all over all of the hair. I really don't mind being too heavy-handed with this hair. With this hairspray, because it's not gonna really weigh my hair down. I guess only thing I would really have to worry about is it being like, you know, a spray and putting all of that into the environment. But other than that, nothing is a worry to me. Absolutely nothing. But yeah, then I get here a nice brush. I did it off camera, and here it is in all of her glory. Look at her. Like the luster, the shine, the movement, everything about this hair was me. I love how long and full it was too. Like this hair was really amazing. And it's like when I first got it, I was like, damn, like if this wasn't a T part, like, but actually no. If you are a bust down girl, like if you are the type that love it, look at that. If you're the type that love a middle part, like that's your signature, why waste your money on a 13x6 all the way across and pay $500 when you could just do this and get a T part and you'll still get the same look, and it'll stay like that. It's never gonna be a time when your part not straight, you know. But look at that. And it's so mesmerizing to watch. But thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure that you watch the install to this, okay, because this is gonna be up before the actual install. I'm not putting it on here, so make sure y'all watch that. I'm gonna insert a clip here.